Welcome back, ladies and gents. Spawn me... actually, right near the tailor, I'm just noticing. No, that's not the tailor. That's the barber. Okay, right near the barber. I'm going to go over to the tailor, as I said. What is this? That wasn't there last time. All right, well, first I'm going to go to the tailor. As I said at the end of the last video, I think I'll go take a look and see what clothes they have available.
Partner.
Good day.
I think I can go out here. Yeah, because this is the actual street. Let me fix this view. There we go.
Wish my day brought more excitement. But this is dull as ditch.
Well, that's life, isn't it?
Hello there.
Hey.
Ma'am.
How
That
are
one
you?
woman sitting down talking, you could barely hear her. And then the woman standing up, you could hear her nicely. Oh, looks like
Oh, well.
the horse needs some food. I was just thinking...
Yeah, good boy. Good boy.
I almost said Nova, that's why I paused. I couldn't remember, but then I remembered Goldie. But I wanted to change that name because Goldie, I don't think, is a masculine name.
Buy my book! Read my book! Do exactly what I say and you'll be rich! Rich, rich, rich! Top hats, the finest canes.
This is not
expensive
showing up as a
cigars,
stranger
a
or
wife
anything.
With soft hands, 100
But the horse is running
servants,
away, so
a
it is
mansion,
interactable.
A summer house by a northern lake. It's all there for you, all of it, and more if you're man enough to take it. I'm man enough. I'm man enough to stand here and make a prize dull to myself for you because I care. I care. But let me be clear. I only care about those who care to read. Buy the book. Read the book. Do precisely what I say, and you'll be the man. Building railways, opening factories. You won't be riding the railway, you'll be owning them.
All right, I think I may be able to interact with him now that he's finished his speech. It says, the irrefutable guide to instant riches. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello, mister.
Hello, friend. Do you want to be rich?
Sure, I'll
Look at his
take
rings.
That'll be $50.
One. $50 for a book?
And cheap at the price. You read this and you'll want to give me 100 more.
No doubt this is a scam, but I am interested because Arthur is a risk taker. I think Arthur, since we're in the middle of the streets, he's not going to... Oh. We're in the middle of the street, he's not going to rob the guy. But I think he's interested, so let's see.
Sure.
Because we need more money, right?
The best investment you'll ever make, my friend.
Now I know,
I
I know
bring
this is
you
a
knowledge
scam.
from
It's
the
useless.
East,
But as I
the
said,
knowledge of New York, the brilliant
I want to see
minds
what
of Wall
Arthur.
Street brought here to
No, not horse cargo.
Hello
to
there.
help those
Let me get
wise
away from the
enough
horse.
to help themselves. Let me
Now let's open that up. The True and Legitimate Guide to Wealth, Prosperity, and Joy by Timothy Donahue.
help yourselves.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
Go ahead.
Welcome to your passport to an earthly paradise. This tome that you hold as your passport, liken it to one stamped when you disembark from a steamer ship in a foreign land to see exotic sights and smells, and a street urchin grabs your rucksack and leaves you with nothing. Okay, that already happened to Arthur.
I will only help the wise, for the foolish are beyond saving.
You're going to get additional copies for $55. So you buy the first one for $50, and the rest of them cost an extra $5.
Promise great riches in exchange for a book. Read
I'm going to put this away because I don't want to have him yelling in the background while I'm trying to read it.
Let's go, boy.
You ought to take care of that horse there. Real fine beast.
Thanks. Sound like Javier. Is that Javier sitting? Oh, okay. I think I want to go left here to the tailor because it was just to the left of the barber shop.
Hello there. And rule over their own kingdom.
I
Now
am
you
an
can.
American.
As thanks to my
Come
book,
on, people.
you'll be
Let me
extremely
go.
rich.
All right, before I get sidetracked, let me Am I going in the right direction to the tailor? No, I need to go the other. I need to go in the opposite direction. All right. Let me get out of these people. Oh, no, no, no. Get across where the trolley is. Go, go, go. I'm trying. Horse has a mind of its own, unfortunately.
Hello.
All right, this way and then left. There we go. Looks like it's in that block of buildings right there, but on the far side. Also, I've mentioned this before, I think. I really, really, really hate, and I'm using the word hate, how the horse slows down to match the speed of anybody you're passing. I don't like that at all.
How are you today?
Well, whoa, whoa, don't want to run over these ladies. All right, let's listen to the time on the clock.
Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time?
Howdy.
Let women vote. It's time to let women
6 p.m. it must be, right?
The French Civil Code and end up making rulings on their backs beneath the red gas lights.
Yep.
Happened before, my dear.
I was looking for a.
You jealous?
See, there's the tailor right there, but I was looking for a hitch, a place to hitch the horse.
Doing anything.
I see one right there.
make this country a real democracy.
I think it'd be better if I go back.
Can I tell you a little about what
I'm gonna
we're
come back
doing
and
here?
talk to you after.
Sure.
Stop!
Less
Stop!
than a
Oh
minute.
no, I'm
I
stuck on.
promise.
No, no, no. It automatically took the focus of the camera. I really hate that also.
Memorial Hall, a shelter for homeless
See, he automatically answered her, even though I didn't try to interact with her at all, and I disliked it. And I'm intentionally not listening to what she's saying right now, because I will go back to her. But right now, I want to go to this tailor. Well, there's the theater in front of us. Says they have a show, like the one in Valentine.
Isn't it time to end this nonsense and let us vote
Monsieur?
once and for all?
What did that say? Just increased? Did that say stamina? I thought I was already maxed out on everything. Level 8, which is max. 8? Oh, I'm underweight. And 8. I don't. Oh, maybe it was the horse. It was the horse. That's what it was. I did see a pop-up said I've reached another level with the horse. I'm guessing this is the door to the Charles de Courcy. Oh,
Hey, man,
oh, he
sorry,
took he robbed my money.
Please,
Did you
no!
see that
You
negative?
bastard. Or hey,
Where's he
I
at?
think that fella might have just picked your pocket.
Yeah, I think he did too.
I think I've seen everything.
What's your problem? I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, you did.
Die if I have to.
I'm gonna run him down. I don't want to shoot him in this town. I don't want to lasso him either.
Money or your life?
Your choice.
Whatever it is. I'm sorry.
Okay, now he
I guess this
he robbed me, so I'm gonna.
Please, no! It won't happen again. Okay.
You're right, it won't.
Just a bit.
Okay, there we go.
Shit.
Let's see what he has on. Make sure he gave me everything back. Okay. You don't rob the robber. Know your mark. Now, where was I at? I've already lost. Where am I at now? Okay. Go straight.
Is that blood?
Let me vote.
Yeah, that blood is not mine, though. It's okay.
If it takes until the rest of the 20th century, I will
Arthur, have a bite to eat, by the way.
shout.
I fed the horse and forgot to feed myself.
And they did everywhere that men
Is this?
have it.
Yep.
That's democracy. What we currently support is a sham.
All right, so that dude gave me back some money plus another $122, wasn't it? browse the catalog because I don't have any dialogue options with him. All right, outfits. I don't even like that word as a male. Okay. How about the Saint Denis, the Corson? I don't know why, but I find this right here reminds me of the first thing I thought of when I looked at this fella was
People around here
Leonardo
come in
DiCaprio.
just for those.
Don't know why. The Duville. See, here's the problem. I think Arthur is rough and ready. I don't think he's a suit guy. But I'm sure early on, remember Arthur is apparently about, I would say, 35 years old because...
Okay, how about you try it on and then decide?
Well, hang tight, fella. Hosea indicated that Arthur was about 15 when they found him. And he told Charles when they were riding through the snow from the hunt that he's been with the gang for 20 years. So Arthur's 35-ish, 35, 36, something like that. And I think in the early stages, when he was a teenager, he probably dressed like Dutch because Dutch was his father figure. But I think he's his own man nowadays. And I don't think he wants to dress in a suit and a tie and a vest or whatever Dutch wears.
Somebody said to me, haven't I met you somewhere else?
One of these hats actually struck my fancy. Oh, wait a minute. I kind of like this big valley hat. What does it look like? I'm not a hat person. But
So, what do you think? Wearing it out?
I just wish you could... Oh, well. Wish you could turn. Definitely don't want velvet or red. I don't know if blue is it. I don't want to look too much like a Lemoyne Raider, and it seems like blue.
I take pride in my selection here. Everything here is of exceptional quality.
Blue is the... Where is... Oh, that is 8. Okay. All right, I'm going to forego a hat. I just wanted to... That's the only one that even caught my eye because of the wide rim or brim, and it blocks the sun. And we're in a hot environment. But the there was one that called it... where's it at?
I get all sorts walking into this establishment.
That estate boss hat, that also
end up looking better when
would be...
they
I would
walk
consider a sun hat. Because it's got the wide... Okay, let's look. What else we got here? Coats. It's a little hot, though. But... Oh, wait a minute. This looks like it's... Single-breasted, cuffed sleeve, worsted
Could I
coat.
interest you in trying that one on?
Woolen with cotton. I bet this is for cold weather. It doesn't... It looks crappy, though, honestly. Actually, they all look crappy. Why are these brand new and they look like they're worn out? Is Rockstar just assuming that since it's $18.99, everything is worn out? This is brand new clothing, Rockstar, from a major town.
Never be disappointed.
Why does it have holes in it? What are they thinking? I don't understand the mindset here. It's like Ranch Simulator. When I built a brand new home, it was already weathered and had damage and stuff on it. I just don't understand that mindset. Well, I do with Ranch Simulator because they're not... The devs are just buying pre-made assets and putting them in their game. They don't have the talent or the skill to actually make stuff like that. So that I understand. But Rockstar, presumably a huge company.
My, I really think it's perfect for you.
This is where I'm trying to get back to here. Scout jacket. Oh, that's lined with... Is that what I was just looking at? I think
If you have any questions, you just let me know.
union suit. That's what I got on. In blue. Do I want to change, get another one? You know, red might not show blood. That's not... This is where I want to be.
Please, peruse at your leisure.
Thank you.
I carry only the finest items.
That is what I'm doing. I am perusing at my leisure. Now that brings up an interesting question. Is peruse a French word? It sounds like it might be, right? Peruse. I mean, we use it every day in English, but it sounds like it might be a French word. Origins in French.
We have styles for all persuasions, but I'm sure you'll look good in anything you choose.
I got to tell you, I'm not a style person. I wear a t-shirt and cargo shorts every day. So unless something, I mean, it has to be, it's just my guess is what would, isn't that the color that, not Daisy, what is her name? Sadie, when we left Rhodes, this was her color.
You leave here feeling good and looking great.
Yes, sir, I will. Just leave me alone and let me check the... Oh, black. Why do I think of Johnny Cash? I don't like the way his collar's popped, though. That's ridiculous for this time frame, I believe. Ooh, wait a minute. Is there a... Ah, that's not what I want. All shirts.
People say us tailors all sound the same, but I find that rather offensive.
Is that the only shirt in black? I think it is. I didn't see black. See, oh, this is actually called a stand collar overshirt. I didn't realize that. My mistake. I just don't like the way that collar's up like that. But that's the only black one. I can't get this in black. Maybe there's... What else we got? No, he definitely don't want a vest.
My selection here.
Let's look at these pants. See, again, these are brand new pants, and they already got holes in them. I don't understand this concept, Rockstar. I think you have a skewed idea. I think probably the clothing, brand new clothing, was even better quality back then than it is today. This machine-made crap, or, you know, forced labor-made crap.
I get all sorts walking into this establishment, but they all end up looking better when they walk out.
Just regular jeans. Oh, there's only one color available. What's the difference between jeans and saddle jeans? Oh, the crotch area. Less wear out. Saddle work pants. Padded saddle pants. That might be... That's...
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
Well, that's good to know. Cuff town pants. Yeah, I'm just not into those town pants at all. Really, just, again, clothes are not... Let's try... What was I just looking at? The padded saddle.
If you have any questions,
they're black, so let me buy them.
Much appreciated.
Even though they got holes in them and they look tattered and they're brand new. I don't understand that at all. What else we got? Pants. Boots. I'd really just like some moccasins. Deerskin boots, for example. Right, this is riding boots. Those are pretty basic. Sleek, right? Same thing. Tornado. Oh, because of the design.
Let me know what I can do to help you leave here feeling good
Sportsman.
and looking great.
I sort of like the look of that, but it's, I don't know, there's something about it being off with how high the rest of the boot is compared to the laces. Button low shoes. No, I don't think Arthur's a shoe wearing guy. preacher's. He's definitely not. I don't know why these are called preacher boots. Maybe there's a preacher's pride. That seems
my
like an
man, If I
oxymoron.
had $1 for every time somebody
figure it
said
out.
to me, haven't I met you somewhere else?
Workman's boots. Okay, that's what Arthur's wearing. Ooh, I kind of like that color. Right? Is that? This is even redder. All right. Well, let's see what else. Quick draw. No, I don't think Arthur's deluxe. Yeah, I think it's a little too fancy for Arthur. That's just what I believe.
We have styles.
I don't
for
think he's
all
fancy and
persuasions,
flashy.
But I'm sure you'll look good in anything you choose.
Old West. No, what is this? Okay. Grinder. I'm not sure what that means. Cavalry boots. Classic preacher's boots. There's 3 different types of preacher's boots so far. I didn't know preacher's. Well, make that 4.
I only stock the best in my shop.
English
Buy
preacher's
from me,
boots.
and you'll never
Roper
be
boots.
disappointed.
Only one color. They're pretty basic. Hunting Fowler boots. Deluxe Relentless. Yeah, this is just too fancy in my opinion for Arthur. Riding. Yeah, again, basic. Sleeked riding boots. Don't really see much difference. Tornado, Sportsman's buttonlet. No, we already
I take
looked.
pride in my selection here. Everything here is of
Okay,
exceptional
we looked at
quality.
everything. I think, really, this, I think I'm just going to stick with this because I like that red. I like that color because it reminds me of something from a movie. I just can't place it right now. What else we got in this? Besides boots.
I stand behind everything
a lot of boots.
I sell in this
Gloves?
place, so you can purchase with confidence.
Goatskin rifle gloves.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never be disappointed.
There's no data on them, no information where these, I was thinking these would be good for cold weather, but there's nothing here that says these are cold or hot weather like it does for other items. In fact, I'm wondering, is there a, no, I don't think so. What else we got? Suspenders, tie. Let's look at the suspenders.
That is a local favorite.
It is. Leather. It's a little too gaudy, I think. That red color. I think Arthur's all about function, right? So he would want something heavy
I stand behind
Sturdy
everything I
to
sell
hold
in
up
this
his
place,
gun belt.
so you can purchase with confidence.
in his, you know, because his gun belt is pulling your pants. I don't know if you've ever worn a gun belt. I personally have shoulder holsters, but you can, a gun belt will, I've worn them before. You know, they pull your pants down. So I think you would want something sturdy to help hold them up. What are the other options? Cross back. So in the back it will cross.
Stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never
Actually, that's
be
better.
disappointed.
I think the crossing in the back is better for support. That dark green doesn't look too bad with that blue. We want to be subdued. We don't want to be flashy, is my opinion. So I'm going to go with the dark green. There you go. Which means, also, what else we got
Please,
besides
peruse
suspenders?
at your
Chaps,
leisure.
spurs. No,
carry
I don't think
only
Arthur would
the
wear
finest
spurs.
items.
I think he likes the horses too much to The purpose of spurs, if you don't know, it's not just to make noise when you're walking. It's to
People around
To
here
dig into
come
the
in
horse.
just for those.
when you kick the horse. That's what they're for. Hence the saying, spur your horse on. I just don't think Arthur would do that. Where was I going? I want to go back to the shirts, the bowler. The union suit. I don't know why I keep saying boiler. Let's get another color. Let's get a
There are a few colors you can go with for this one.
darker red. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That should do it. Now we probably nighttime.
Are you looking for something to go with what you just bought?
You got something else? What's back here? I can see 2 rooms back here. I guess this is for... Yeah, you know, a lady, when she comes to shop, she brings 5 or 6 other women with her. So this is where the others can set, I guess, while viewing what she's chosen. Now,
If
what
you
would this
have
be?
any questions, you just let me know.
I will, thank you. What is this back here? Wardrobe? Oh. Okay, this, I can see even my own. Oh, it changed what he's wearing. Okay. I didn't realize by buying it, it was automatically going to change. I didn't even notice that as I was walking away that he's wearing red now. And the new pants and the new suspenders. Okay. But I tell you what, I do kind of like that vest though, because that looks like it looks like leather armor. You know, I'm not a vest person, but that looks like, look at that again. Where was that at? Grizzly's Outlaw. Oh, I like that hat. That looks just like the hat I was looking at. I want to try something here. How do you do this? Wait, first of all, what's stored on the horse? Oh, 1 of 5 outfits on your horse. So I've only got 1? First of all, get rid of that one. Anything that has that bandana. Delete outfit. There, I don't want that bandana. Okay, now, on the horse, not saved with me lost from store. All right, so save outfit, the one he's wearing now. Back up, custom outfit 1 and 2. Yeah, okay, so that's red and blue with the new suspenders and the new jeans. And then, what was that? The Grizzlies Outlaw. Let's equip that. And then, I don't remember how to do this. Escape? Yeah, here we go. All right, let's get rid of the hat. No hat. What is that called? Worn Gambler's hat? No, Big Valley hat. I like that color. That. All right. What else is here? Tricorn hat. I think I got that from a wreck, right? On the island when I was looking for iguanas. I think that's... Oh, raccoon hat. No, it's too hot. Okay. Coats. I want to get rid of the coat. No coat. I just want the vest. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm doing this. No, I think I'm doing okay. All right, right now, he's got that. And then we want to get rid of... Go back to shirts. Union suit. Blue. Go back. Go back again. Go to pants. What did I just buy? They were black. Not that. Maybe, yeah, these. Okay, wear those. And go back. Modify. Definitely rolled in boots. Definitely in pants. Or pants in boots because of critters and stuff like that. Okay. Save. I like the look of that. Oh no, he's got that doggone. He's got that bandana or whatever it is around his neck. Neckwear. Is that it? Let's get rid of that. No neckwear. Okay. Now I'll save. Okay, now let's make sure. Oh no. I'm not done. I'm not done. I want to make sure that it was custom outfits. That one. That one. Yeah, this one we want to delete because I don't want that neckwear. I kind of, I just said, 5 minutes ago that I don't like vests. I don't think Arthur would, but I like this because it looks like leather armor. Don't ask me why. I like the look of that. I've still only got one on the horse. Okay, wait a minute. Store on horse. There we go. There's 3. Oh, I need the winter. Okay, I need the winter outfit on the horse, right? The winter gunslinger. Yeah, he's got gloves. I was asking myself earlier if he had gloves. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try this. Equip this. And then go back to vest. Because it's cold weather. So I think... Oh, Legion. See? Leather armor, the Legion. Right? The Roman Legion. Okay. Oh, no. You can't wear the... Oh, well, can you? Oh, wait a minute. What do we got here? Buckskin with the little stars. Ebony Outdoorsman. Wrangler. What is it? Buckskin King. Buckskin. Okay. And then the Legion vest. All right, let's equip that Legion vest. Go back. Ah, see, now that would be much warmer. You got the shirt, the vest, the gloves, the coat. Wool frock would be warmer, mate, than the winter shock. Well, no, that looks pretty warm. Oh, it says very warm. Okay, I was looking warm, slightly warm, slightly warm. You want something that says very warm for the winter environment, which is the only one here is the shotgun coat. Okay, that's good. Back up. All right, save that outfit. Wait a minute, let's look at hats. Is there a hat that's... This hat will always stay on your horse, all right? Is there one that says warm? No. You know what? If I have to wear a hat, I didn't know I had that hat. It's going to be that one. Although, that looks... Does that say? Slightly warm. All right. Slightly warm. It doesn't say. So the only one that even shows is this one. Unfortunately, that just looks like a Cossack. But it's the only one that says warm. I think function. It looks ridiculous. I think Arthur would think it's ridiculous. So I'm going to go with the Big Valley. Beaver Big Valley hat. All right, save that. Outfit. And then store on horse. Okay. And then get back on my custom outfit. That one. Also, I noticed my gun belts. Earlier, the gun belts looked differently. They were darker colored. So I need to check and see why. Oh, wait a minute. Put on this, okay? But then go back to here. I bet they're here, aren't they? Weapon equipment. All right, gun belt, herbalist, horseman, survivalist, Arthur's belt, upgrade. See, this is what upgraded gun belt. Okay, that's what I want. I want the upgraded. I knew I had bought one of those previously. And then what's the next thing? Primary holster, explorer, horseman. I wish you could see the dang holster, though. I don't have an upgraded holster, apparently, so I need to look at buying one of those. I think I was talking about that in the last video, or maybe it was the belt, I don't recall. I just wish you could see it. I mean, you can sort of see it in the, when you do this, you can see the reflection in the mirror, but it's not clear. I think I'm going to go with that one. Weapons expert holster. And then what else we got? Offhand holster. That just looks ridiculous to me. I'm not, and I don't like that one. Ooh, upgraded. Yeah, we want the upgraded because it adds ammo or something. I don't remember at the moment. And then bandoliers. No bandolier. Explorer. Master. I don't like that. Yeah, I kind of like the sharpshooter look, but neither one of these say upgraded. So I'm going to have to look into that because I was asking myself that question last time I was in it. Well, I was in a gun shop here in Saint Denis. Okay, wait a minute. Did I save that? I mean, I know I didn't, so let's... Oh, you don't have... You can't. Well, I'd want all of that. I'd want the holsters and the... Okay, let's... Apparently that's saved because it doesn't give me the option to save it. Not saved and be like, why does it say I can't save it? I don't understand. 3 of 5, I've got room for it. But it doesn't give me the option to save it. Custom outfit is everything's blacked out or grayed out. And I can have 5 outfits, so I don't understand why it won't save the outfit. Outfits on horse. All right, this says this outfit is not saved and can be lost. Yeah, I understand that, but how do I save it? What happens? Yep, that's all fine. I don't know. I don't understand why I cannot save this. Oh, I didn't realize the back of that vest was black.
Has something else caught your eye?
That's good.
Won't you support our veterans and their families? Think of what they sacrificed for everybody.
I still can't save that, and I don't know why. I don't want to modify. I realize this is going to be just a bunch of BS, but I want to do this because I want to have those. See that upgraded holster and the upgraded gun belt on everything. So on my custom outfits, on this one, I want to get that. Oh, he went back. Why does he have those gun belt? Oh, because I couldn't save it. I don't know why I can't save it. All right, listen, we've got this. Let's modify it. And I don't mean modify, click on the button, but I want to change the weapon equipment to the upgraded belt. I don't remember which one I got here. Oh, weapons expert. Yeah, that's what I got. Weapons expert. And offhand was the upgraded. Definitely want the upgraded. And the bandolier was a sharpshooter, which I need to get an upgraded bandolier. All right, so that is what I want. It won't let me save the outfit. I don't understand. Back up. Back up. Oh. I'm really at a loss here. I'm not sure what the problem is here. It says I have 2 of 5 outfits on my horse. I have 2 of 5 outfits on my horse. All right, let's try this then. Let's delete that because I just upgraded it to that one, and that's the one I want. So Delete outfit. Now can I save this one? Yeah, but I want to save this one first. Tab. No. Oh, it says saved on custom fit number 4. Okay, but he doesn't have, I need to modify. All right. Now we want to modify this one. So put this on, first of all, save that. Okay, that's saved. Custom outfit 1. Even though it doesn't show. Maybe it's on the horse. All right, let's take this one, the blue, equip it, go back and do the same thing. The gun belt. Oh, that cursor can't be over there. Weapons equipment. Make that the upgraded gun belt. The weapon expert holster. The upgraded offhand holster. And the sharpshooter bandolier. I just like the look of that. Okay. Now, escape. I don't want to modify anything. That's just the way I want it. So escape. No. Outfits. Custom outfit. Okay, that's right. We want to keep that. Store that on the horse. Outfit number 2. Ah, this is the one. All right, we need the blue. Store on horse. Saved custom outfit. But now I need to put this back on. Well, can we get rid of... Let me delete that one. So I've got the red, the winter, and the just the everyday with the leather vest. I almost said shield. And outfits on horse are those 2. I need the cold weather outfit on the horse. There we go. All right, so I've got that one, and that one. And I want to be wearing this one, except, again, that bandolier. See, those are the wrong bandolier and... All right, let's try. I'm going to try this one more time. I don't understand what's not working here because I can have 5 outfits on my horse. I can have 5... There's not even any custom outfits. I cannot. Save 4, 1, and 3. Can I only have 3? Is that what the deal is? Maybe that's what the deal is. That would be not good. All right, let's... Again, save custom outfit 4, which is what I'm wearing. Go back. Can I go? Just go up and stick. All right, there we go. Weapons equipment. Gun belts. Upgraded gun belt. Tab. Save that. Maybe every time you leave the menu, it doesn't, and that don't save is why we have that issue. Let me see. Weapons expert. It doesn't give me an option to save it, so we're just going to back out and then offhand. Upgraded. Again, I don't have the option to save it. And bandolier, sharpshooter. And back up. Why don't I have the option to save it? Wait, just go down. All right, custom outfit. The one I have on is correct. I'd like to save that, but it won't let me. So let's delete this one because he's got the wrong bandolier. He's got the right belt, but he's got the wrong bandolier. All right, so we actually want to delete this one. There we go. And I need to change the bandolier on this one and the belt and the bandolier on this one. Okay, so saved. custom store on. No, let's go into this is save outfit right now. Save outfit. Boom. All right. So we want to. This is the one I'm wearing, right? Yep. Why is it blacked out though? I guess I can't select it because I'm already wearing it. All right, blue shirt and vest. Blue shirt and vest. All right, so delete this one because this has the correct bandolier on it, and this one does not, and it doesn't have the correct holsters. All right, so delete that one. So now we've got the blue with the vest. We've got the red without the vest. We've got the winter weather with the vest. And this is the one I'm wearing, number 4. So that's 3 outfits. Except this one doesn't have the correct. Remove from horse, remove from horse, remove from horse. All right, let's go into this one because it doesn't have the correct gun stuff on it. No, not outfits. We want gun belt, upgraded, save, boom. Back out, next one, weapons expert, back out, offhand, upgraded, back out, and bandolier, sharpshooter, back out, and back out. Outfits. This is the one he's wearing. This is everything correct, but I cannot save it. This outfit is not saved and can be lost when stored on a horse. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong here? Let's delete this. And this. Because his bandolier, all right, delete that. And custom outfit, save. I think that's what it is. The game doesn't tell you. I think you can only have 3 maybe. All right, so custom outfits. On horse. That one and that one is on horse. Definitely that one on the horse. Cold weather. And then that's red. So I need the blue one. That one right there. Okay. Remove from horse, remove from horse. Wear this one. And then store this one on the horse. All right, so red, cold weather, and blue with all the correct equipment. All right, that's enough fiddling around with that. That's either going to work or it's not. Hopefully that's going to work. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
People find it hard to leave sometimes.
Yeah, apparently I do. I'm just looked at my timer. I'm already down to 10 minutes. Apparently I've spent 50 minutes just doing that. And I said I was going to go talk to that. Is that her? Yeah. Arthur. Don't do that. What are you doing, fella? You looking in the window?
Hey, you!
You don't like visitors, huh? Now, that ain't too
Please,
civil,
find it in your
friend.
heart to give to
Got
those who
cotton
give
ears?
everything.
Get out!
Your donation will greatly
See,
improve the lives of our
I
nation's
reckon
heroes
I'll leave
and
when
their
I
loved
want to.
ones.
I need some help!
He was looking in the window of that building. I don't know what it is. All right, now I will listen to what you have to say, lady. It was something about veterans. Obviously, that caught my ear.
Of your time?
Yes.
All right.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Again?
Did you change your mind about donating by any chance? We could really use your support to improve the lives of our veterans and their families.
I'm all for that. Absolutely. Can I donate more?
$20 ain't no chicken feed.
She's not giving her spiel
I
again,
can
though,
help
unfortunately.
That's very kind. What is your name, sir?
Arthur Morgan.
Your donation will be acknowledged on a founder's plaque when the building is completed.
My name on
You
a
have
plaque?
a great day, Mr. Morgan.
Produced by the Quincy Harris Memorial Hall Committee, Hestia,
Come on
Street,
now. Get moving, will
Saint Denis. I don't think I even thought about the streets having names because there's no signage. I guess that makes sense. Well, apparently I've spent this entire episode just trying to get my clothing to work properly. What else have we got here? Oh, that's the whole ass. And what is this? A bright bouncing boy. And there was something up here earlier. You know what? I want to go get a newspaper. I think I bought one in Valentine and haven't bought one since. But I have noticed a pattern. We go to Valentine, and then we wind up shooting up the town and get kicked out. We go to Rhodes, we wind up shooting up the town and get kicked out. So now we're in Saint Denis, and that's why, again, as I said at the beginning, I'm putting this off as long as I can because I know we're just going to shoot up the town and get kicked out. It seems to be a pattern. And I was thinking about this. I know I'm wasting all my time. Let me just start walking. Go down here and take the first right. I was thinking about this, and I remember at the beginning, I went back and looked at the video, the beginning of this, and I think the premise is why everything always goes wrong. I think that's the premise of the game. The premise is, Arthur even says at one point, I don't remember where it was at, but he says at one point that things have changed and they don't want us anymore. So we're a dying breed, something to that effect. And I think that's what the game is trying to represent. That outlaws are just going to be hunted down and killed no matter what. And that's why nothing ever goes right for them, that's my opinion. Because now we've entered the industrial age, or starting to enter the industrial age. And the magnets, railroad, oil, cotton, those type of things, are paying law enforcement and private detective agencies to wipe out this type of lifestyle. And that's what I believe is actually going on. That's why they don't catch a break. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. Based on what I've seen here. And it's not, to be fair, it's not too undifferent from today. The more money you have, the more you can get away with. That's just, you can influence the law. You can influence law enforcement, judges. And that's actually going on in the United States right now with a certain very rich individual who holds no love for this country, funding judges and prosecutors and things like that. That's a whole other issue. But it happens. It's been happening for years. It's just we're more aware of it these days.
Difference between the races using real science.
I'm trying to get to this newspaper boy.
I want you to ask yourself, do I consider myself pure?
Where do I'm trying
Then
to
I want
hook
you to
up.
ask yourself, what is the most disgusting, revolting,
Can you get here?
vulgar, and depressing thing in
Nope.
all creation?
Wait till this guy goes by and see if I can.
Mingling. Co-mingling.
No, I can't. I just can't hook there. So let's.
Nature likes purity.
I mean hitch. So
Nature
let's
does
look
not
over
like
here, someplace where I can
co-mingling.
hitch the horse.
Nature likes a family tree, not family bush.
Because again, I want to build bond. Can I hitch him to this tree just like I can in the wild?
Nature's paradise.
Yes, there we go. I don't have to worry about being in the road.
Push for purity.
All right, let's buy this newspaper. And I do hear what that guy's saying, but I'm just trying to ignore him for the moment.
To be pure.
Buy newspapers. Again, I don't think I've bought one since
Wanna buy
Valentine.
paper?
Yeah.
That'll
All right. Volume 46 and volume 47. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
next time.
I'm not a hater. I'm a raiser.
Let me get out of here.
And I want you to be the same.
Can I sit on this bench? Oh, Rockstar. How could you overlook allowing someone to sit on a bench? All right, what does this newspaper say? Let's look at 46 first. Feud at the brink. Bloody shootout between families. Moonshine trafficking suspect. Oh, wait a minute. Is that? Yeah, Rhodes. News was received here today of a tremendous escalation of the decades-old blood feud between the Grays and the Braithwaites. Two prominent local families who have been arguing since long before the war. The town of Rhodes and his residents were the true victims in a fight between these powerful families. The recent altercation originated in the Rhodes parlor house, which is owned by the Gray family. Reports say that moonshine or money was the base. That must have been when Fenton and Hosea were there. With the basis of the argument, shots rang out and voices screamed, and then bullets sadly hushed them. Once prominent families, the fortunes of the Grays and the Braithwaites and other once wealthy landowners like them have been on the wane since the war. The plantation families have been at odds since before the War of the States, claiming some mutual theft of gold or property over a century ago, a motive of which nobody can claim reliably. That should be reliably, but it says reliability to this day. Reports say the new altercation began when some associates of the Braithwaites entered the Rhodes parlor house and offered customers plenty of free untaxed liquor. Yep. Henry Jenkins, veteran of the force. Officer Henry Jenkins was found dead. I don't know anything about that. Twos of gunshot to the head and what has been described as an ambush. Jenkins is see Angelo Bronte sends condolences. He is the criminal. Look right here. Angelo Bronte, 55, who resides in a mansion on Flavin Street. It tells us right here. All we had to do was read the newspaper to know where he was at. What else we got? Bank robbed. Valentine institution recovering. Thieves crack safes. The Bank of Valentine has been robbed by an outlaw gang thought to be responsible for several recent holdups and a spate of violence. The bank's manager was distracted by a female accomplice of the game, then forced to open the vault. The safes were cracked, and it is believed that several $1,000s in cash, notes, and commercial papers were taken or destroyed. The gang tried to sneak out of town, but was soon ensnared in a gun battle. The gang avoided capture, and soon it seemed as if the entire town was after them. They were chased by authorities who were sadly unsuccessful in capturing the culprits. Murderer was set to hang. Score of lawmen dead in wild shooting. Oh, that's got to be Micah. Small mountain town. Oh, yeah, it says residents in Strawberry in fear. Britain killing scores of Dutch settlers. Ooh, this has got to be... Rival European powers accuse Great Britain of threatening legitimate claims to territories controlled by others in the gold and diamond mines there that create immense wealth. Also of concern is that the vast and unruly native populations may prove restless, ungrateful, and resentful towards the European masters. Women should keep silent, allowed to sing but not speak in church. What is his thumb covering? War brewing in Europe. War brewing in Europe. Power struggle in Africa at issue. The struggles for power in Africa continues. The territories of rival European powers are being disrupted once more. Great Britain has plunged into a full-scale war against Dutch settlers in southern Africa known as the Boers, the Boer War, famously. Look it up. Despite the belief that a compromise will be found, hostilities have commenced to crush the Boers as Great Britain rushes to send men and munitions to South Africa, or Southern Africa.
Howdy, sir.
Flip it. Look at this. Become a millionaire today. That's the guy selling the book that I just bought for $50. Flip this back again. What is that a continuation of? Women should keep silent? What's the rest of that? Allowed to sing but not speak in church. Something to man? Did it say they're lower than man? That's reverend, so that is... All right, summer outing, Lagras fishing and hunting. For those feeling ill, overworked, and seeking pleasure, the area of Lagras, it's probably Lagras. Lagras is ideal because I think it's French themed. For camping, fishing, and hunting, the small remote settlement in the swamps of the bayou is teeming with fish and wildlife, and for a reasonable rental, a local will act as a guide for people traveling through or angling. The settlement of Lagras is self-sufficient, earning money through fishing, guiding, or working at Hagen orchards nearby. A guide for the day is not only pleasurable, but practical, as reports of aggressive alligator attacks have resulted in the services being in high demand. Next time I don't know if I've been there, actually, but I can't say the next time, but when I go to Lagras, I wonder if I can actually rent or hire a guide. Quincy statue defiled. See, that's happening in modern times, too. A modern steam marvel, Cornwall orders fastest steamship in the world, expected to arrive within the week. Industrialist and rogue magnate Leviticus Cornwall has ordered delivery of the nation's first turbine-powered steamship, a marvel of engineering from the United Kingdom. First unveiled as an experimental vessel in 1894, so 5 years ago, it was then demonstrated as the fastest ship on water. Now beginning commercial production, the Turbinia, does that say Turbinia class, as it was first Christian, is expected to be a private vessel for Mr. Cornwall, built to his exact specifications and including a level of opulence and grandeur not before seen on modern sailor vessel. Well, he is rich. The King of Corsets. Since wife of King Henry II of France enforced a ban on thick-waisted court attendants, the corset has remained in high fashion for all who can afford it. Okay. The art of... Hey, Jeremy Gill. The art of angling. What do you know? Coach, assailants flee, burn barn. Oh, that was us when we robbed. That was Uncle's tip. Turned out to be a Cornwall. All right, cliff sculpture. Oh, this is the one. This is the one I called face monument. Wayfarers in the Grizzlies have reported a massive cliff face sculpture is underway, courtesy of an as yet unknown artist, undertaken by a lone man tolling with hammer. I probably should say tolling all day with, or that should say tolling with a hammer and chisel. Yeah, the A needs to be after the word in between with and hammer, so they have a typographical error here. Tolling with a hammer and chisel, but rarely seen, he is suspended by hemp rope and works in the beating sun to accomplish his artistic vision of carving a face into a prominent rock face. All right, wait a minute. Suspended by hemp rope, he's hung. Maybe they just don't realize he's dead. Works in a beating sun to accomplish his artistic vision of carving a face into a prominent rock face. I think that should be carving a rock into a prominent rock face. No, I'm sorry. Carving a face into a prominent rock. That the use of the word face there twice is not correct. The project began several weeks ago, according to travelers who say the man has undertaken it as an homage to his beloved wife. Okay, so he is married to her, but she left with another. All right, well, let's put that away. That's only 46. I still got 47 to look at. What is the date? It doesn't have a date. It just says volume number 47 in the year. So they intentionally leave out the month. Prized lawnmower patented. Prized? What does that say? Motorized. Motorized lawnmower. Scores dead in blood feud. Braithwaites versus Grays. Braithwaite men are burned to the ground. Chef Gray killed. Both families believed dead. Roads and... All right, so the last article was about the parlor. This is about the actual... us looking for Jack. Grand champagne reception to be held. Mayor Lemieux. I'm guessing that's, again, that looks like French. Mayor of what? Probably Henri. I think he's French, and it's probably not Henry, but Henri is what I'm thinking. Henri Lemieux at his exquisite mansion on Flavian Street, which is also where Bronte lives. Known as richest and most extravagant party of the year, is considered the highest honor to receive an invitation. So I'm guessing, yeah, that's here in Saint Denis because that's Flavian Street. Submarine in the works? A modern marvel will be powered by steam, similar to the 1860s Southern Navy model. Jack Yanner was only 10 when the war between the states ended, but he remembers the stories of how Southern ingenuity resulted in the invention of an underwater boat. A submarine named the H.T. Abernathy. Black Widow captured? Oh, was that? Oh, no. I was thinking that was Belle. What was her name? Black Belle. But this is Eliane Swan, who was a bounty Arthur captured. Wanted for the death of several men, including her husband. Black Widow. Okay, so yeah, that's not Black Belle. All right, adios, ladies and gents. And can I put this away? All right, I'll see you it's nighttime, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.